Welcome, fellow INFJ folk. This is Comanche, the INFJ. And so I watched the video and, again, made me think of something. And I'll try and be pretty brief about it, pretty quick. And what was shared in the video was that through death and everything, being an INFJ or knowing myself, is that I don't cry much. And I seen a question be asked. I was like, "Do you ever cry? If so, why?" So, yes, I do cry, and it's in private a lot of the time. And like when I do cry, it's because I feel safe. Um, and like I tend to hold back the tears. Like when I see other people crying, they like even though I want to cry, but I see other people crying, someone has to be the strength, and I take the initiative, and I'm the one who holds it in and consoles and comforts other people because they're going through their mourning at that very moment. And so I feel that, well, I can hold back my mourning until it's time for me to mourn. um, I'm reading the room and the vibes. Okay, it's not my time to mourn. I will have my time to mourn, and if I don't have my time, I'll make time so I can mourn. If it's in private or if it's around other people, it depends. At funerals, I rarely ever cry, but there has been times where I have cried and I couldn't help my tears coming from down my face, and like times where, and it doesn't necessarily mean who they are. I've cried over my second baby mother's dad passing away. Like I had a real deep connection with him, and I cried with her brother, and I had a deep connection with him as well. He was like a little brother to me, and his dad or and her dad was like a real close friend to me. We told each other we loved each other and all of that type of stuff. We're totally intimate and comfortable with one another. So I both of the times that I did cry for them was I happened to be singing ceremonial songs for their funeral, and just trying to be strong, and like knowing this is the goodbye, and seeing everyone else crying, the family and the loved ones, knowing this is the last time and I'll never see him again. And I'm singing this song to journey on, be safe in your journey to the afterlife, or the life that you're going on to live right now. Those are times that I broke down, but I also have been able to sing those songs through other family members, and and it was tough too, but I was able to control those times because I just don't know why. It's just some things that happen at certain times. You feel comfortable in crying, or sometimes you don't. I feel like you gotta be strong. Most cases, I feel like I gotta be strong, and allow people to go through theirs before I go through mine. I can. I don't know. As INFJs, that's the way we are. We make sure people are comfortable and taken care of before ourselves. It goes back to that old teaching where the fathers eat last, and that's why I've always taken it. Um, my mom's husband, who was a Marine, he always that was always his thing. He's like, I'll eat last. Make sure everyone eats first, and I'll eat last. And I took that into a lot of stuff. Like as long as everybody has something, then I'll take up the whatever's left. And the same with like buying myself stuff or providing for myself. Only things that I ever like really took the initiative into buying luxury for myself is for camera gear and photography gear and video gear and everything that comes with that. Just business wise stuff. But otherwise, I take the back seat and make sure everyone has what they need, and that they're fed and they're clothed and all of that. So, yeah, to answer that question, we do cry, but it's in a case by case basis. And that's why, because like everyone else, we have great hurt, great feelings, and we gotta let it out at some point. And when we do is when we do, and it's a meaningful moment for us. Yeah, we find different ways to find those moments to release the tears and whatever we're carrying. But anyway, so that's what I wanted to share. That INFJs do cry. We do mourn and all of that. Thank y'all for listening. I hope that was pretty brief. I don't know how long this video is, but I appreciate y'all for sharing and for inspiring thoughts and conversations. And I appreciate all the conversations that you have with me and your guys' videos and all of that. Appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, I can't do it. Live long and prosper. All right. Take care. Boy.